Hey guys, Molly here and welcome to today's video. So today I will be doing a video on all of HHN, on what houses I am most anticipated for HHN 32 here in Orlando, Florida. I am very excited for it this year. It's in 2 days. Today's Wednesday, the 30th. So I am filming this video to get ready for HHN and tell you all what houses I am most anticipated for. I will be vlogging opening night since I will be going there opening night Friday. I'm very excited, but yes, so I have my handy dandy list here on my phone of my top 10 houses. Number 10 is going to be my least anticipated house of the year, and the number 1 is going to be my most anticipated house. But yeah, so let's just get started. So my least anticipated house of the year is going to be The Last of Us house. It's based off a video game and a TV show, but it originally was a video game. I have never played the video game. I have never seen the show, so I don't really know too much about what is gonna go on in this house, so I'm gonna go in a little confused. The Last of Us. Step into the world of The Last of Us. You and your squad will encounter the haunting and overgrown world of the video game in a brand new terrifying way. Stay silent if you want to survive a multitude of clickers, hunters, and more. Yeah. No matter what, keep finding something to fight for. I guess it's just the thing of like monsters need to be quiet. It's like the quiet place, I guess. But not really. I guess there's monsters. Couldn't tell you any more than that. But I have never seen the show, never played the game, so I'm gonna be a little confused. I'm like, okay. Okay, number 9 is gonna be Blood Moon. Blood Moon is gonna be like Chupacabra, I can never say the word, Chupacabra and Coven houses that are not like scary. I don't know, Coven wasn't really scary for me. I only went in Coven once because I only did HHN last year twice, and we only managed to do the house once because I went with 2 different groups. Well, the second time I only went with 1 person, but we never ended up doing Coven, and we were tired and we went home. But yeah, so Coven, when I went in the first time, was not really scary to me. What I've read of Blood Moon, it's gonna be like Coven or like Chupacabra house. Blood Moon. Dark offerings. Blood for the Blood Moon. In a colonial era village, moon worshippers witness a blood moon at their fall festival. They take it as a sign to hunt down any non-followers, including you and your screen squad. This is giving Chupacabra house, as in last year that house was a festival, and there was this, I wouldn't say it was a festival, there was this god, and they did this thing to feed you to the god. I could be mistaken. I really don't know. But I liked that house last year. That was I fell to the floor in one of the scenes. That like I did it the second time I went to, oh sorry, I work at Disney. There was the second time that it was the first time that I actually went into the house, but it was the second night that I had gone, and we're going, and guy came out, big scary man, and I instantly fell to the floor screaming. My friend, he had to pick me up. I was like, okay. He didn't get scared. He didn't get scared in the houses, but yeah, so Blood Moon is going to be one of a Chupacabra house for me, and it kind of gives the same off essence of that house from last year. Okay, number 8 is gonna be The Darkest Deal, which is gonna be another coven. I feel like it's gonna be another coven house of the year. Fame is fleeting, fear is forever. Blues musician Pine Straw spews. I don't know. Will have to face the music after meeting with the collector and trading his soul for musical glory. You and your Scream Squad will learn the terrible price of fame. Dun, dun, dun. And it's like, has to do with like witchcraft and like deals, and gives me coven vibes basically. Yeah, so that is gonna be my number 8. I don't think it's gonna be a scary house per se. Yeah, and that's why it's on my number 8. My number 7 is gonna be Dr. Oddfellow. This one, Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins. Your soul is a price he's willing to pay. You won't be able to resist going inside Dr. Oddfellow's menacing mirage of twisted oddities, but the price for you and your friends is steep. The cost of your souls to feed his immortal power. So Dr. Oddfellow is like the icon, is the image of this year, since all of the scare zones are based off of him. He goes through different like decades, years and whatnot, and it goes through like certain places of the world and does certain evil stuff, and he's like artifacts collector, you know, the whole Shazam. So he has his own house. I don't know, I feel like this one's not gonna be that scary either. It's gonna be I feel like it might be like the Descendants house of last year. It's giving that vibe. Yeah. Or no, I feel it's gonna be like a Descendants house. Okay, number 6 is gonna be Dueling Dragons. If y'all remember prehistoric, before 2010 isk, before 2012 isk, Dueling Dragons was a ride over in Islands of Adventure, where Hagrid's is now. That ride, I loved it. I always chose the ice side. There was red and blue. I always chose the blue side. I don't know. It was a cold blue girly. Okay. So number 6, I don't think that one's gonna be that scary, I feel like. Dueling Dragons. Choose thy fate. No matter who you choose, you lose. 2 warlocks of great power were turned into dragons after trying to take Merlin's spellbook. Now you and your friends are caught up in their epic battle. You must choose a path and a victor. So it's giving Dueling Dragons. You're gonna split off to do 2 different paths. You and your Scream Squad. And you guys are gonna choose the winner, the victor, you know, and what your fate is gonna be. I don't think this one's gonna be like that scary. It's giving it might be another like Blumhouse. Blumhouse wasn't that scary to me. It was Black Phone and Freaky. I've never seen Freaky or Black Phone, so I couldn't really tell you on those. But I feel like it's gonna be on that level. And then house number 5 is gonna be Yeti. Yeti is higher on my list because I'm afraid of werewolves and any big monster thingies. If you've ever gone on Everest at Animal Kingdom, that Yeti that hangs down, every time I see him, I usually close my eyes as soon as they pass by. It's a little scary. I don't like any big werewolf Yeti things. Whenever I went in Chupacabra house last year, there was the Chupacabra, the demon dog, I like to call him. He popped out and I was so scared. Like, I just stopped because I saw it again. And I was telling my friend, I was like, it's gonna do it again. Like, it's gonna do it again. Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And then I went, and I don't think it went. So, like, I ran out of the house because it was, like, the last scare. And the house exit was right there. And I, like, ran out. I was like, oh, bye. It's gonna be, like, one of those instances where I'm gonna be petrified and I'm gonna be scared. So that's why he is gonna be number 5 on my list. I know I will be doing a lot of screaming when I see that Yeti. Yeti 1, Molly 0. Yeah. But that house is Yeti campground kills. Yeti or not, here they come. You and your friends are about to venture into a 1950s campground overrun by huge, menacing Yetis who rip apart anyone who gets in their way. You must flee to the ranger tower to escape. See, hearing that, I'm already out. I'm just like, deuces. That's gonna be very scary to me. I'm just looking at that Yeti, and I know that you can't really see that. I know I will be running for the hills. I will be doing a lot of falling to the ground and running. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, house number 4 is gonna be Chucky. I feel like Chucky is another Halloween house. Chucky is going to be the Halloween house for the year. Halloween, the movie last year, wasn't like 100% scary. It's just if you see a big man with a knife like this and might be a little terrifying, but like, he didn't scare me per se. I'm a person where I don't like being jump scared. Nothing really scares me except the Yeti. That's the only thing that's gonna scare me, is that big dog thing. That's the only thing that's gonna scare me. Michael Myers. Actually, I can't really say that. I went in the Halloween house last year and I saw a fake Michael Myers up on the top of the staircase. I saw that and I ran. I saw him and I said, oh, deuces, and I like literally booked it and I said, can it be me? No, Halloween wasn't scary for me. I just don't, I just thought he was gonna kill me. No, I literally, I ran. I just, because I was a little lost behind in my group and I just ran out to my group because I thought I was gonna get scared. So I said, not today, Satan. Not today, Michael Myers. Okay, but yeah, anyways, so I feel like Chucky is gonna be another Halloween house. It's gonna give the same, not vibe, but it's gonna be like house, where you're gonna see him. Oh, look, right, here he comes. House. I guess there's gonna be like 2 parts. That's what I've heard. Chucky, ultimate kill count. Chucky's back for even more carnage. Chucky, the serial killer doll, is back for a new gore fest. He's hijacked his own haunted house with all kinds of bloody hijinks. You and your friends must try to survive his ultimate kill count. Halloween. So, yeah. Number 3 is gonna be Stranger Things. I know this is like number 1 or number 2 on people's house list. Number 3 for me because I love Stranger Things, yes, but it's not a scary house. I went in it in 2019 when it was there. it wasn't that scary to me. There was one of the rooms where like there was like a lot of like flashing lights and like stuff, and it made me very like disoriented. So I'm gonna like mentally prepare for that if there's another house like that, if there's another room like that. But I just don't think this one is going to be scary whatsoever. Stranger Things 4. I think this has to be like the 4th house they've done of Stranger Things. I'll tell you. Try to escape the curse of Vecna. You'll need your squad to resist Vecna's gruesome curse. Like 11, now's your chance to stop him once and for all as you take on the scariest season of Stranger Things yet. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Stranger Things, it's gonna be a good house. It's gonna be like the weekend. It's basically the weekend of this year. It's gonna be 200 hours. Wait. It's what it felt like when I went in the weekend house last year. 200 hours, it felt like that. Number 2 is gonna be, drum roll, The Exorcist. The Exorcist is going to be pretty scary for me. I'm ready to face her and the woman. Is she the one that comes out of the TV screen? Actually, can't really lie, I've never seen The Exorcist. And it's supposed to be a new movie that comes out after HHN starts. So it's like based off that movie, but no one has seen the movie yet. I'm trying to figure it out. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I feel like this one's gonna be very scary for me. I don't know. I feel like this one's just point period blank, scary house. It's gonna give off I know I don't really have a house to compare it from last year. I want to say Hell Block, because Hell Block is like sci-fi and this is paranormal. Yeah, I don't really have a house to compare it from last year. But yeah, all I know, scary, I scared, I frightened, and I'm gonna be falling to the floor a lot. I'm a great time at HHN. I fall to the floor. Okay, number 1, my number 1 most anticipated house of the year is, drumroll please, Universal Monsters. This house last year was my ultimate favorite. A masterpiece, a beauty, an icon, a god. I loved this house last year. Last year it was based off of the werewolf, Dracula, and the Mummy. When I first went into that house, I was in love. But like, I did it in 2019 as well, but this, like, they like retheme it and like redo it and everything, but it's just based off of the classic monsters. Yeah, so I loved it in 2019 when I went, and I loved it last year, and I know I'm gonna love it this year. So Universal Monsters. For Universal Monsters, one new nightmare. Descend into the Paris catacombs, where you and your squad will face a new horde of monsters. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and the Phantom of the Opera, and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and the Invisible Man. Like, it's not even gonna be no Dracula, no Mummy, no werewolf, which I love him because he gives me a good scare. He makes me fall on the floor. Actually, all 3 of them did that. I got the triple scare when I first went in the house, and the triple scare, when I tell you I was scared, That was an understatement. Me being scared was an understatement. I was mortified. I was petrified. I thought I was going to die. Like, that was my mind. When it happened, when I saw Dracula, Mummy, and Werewolf all on top of me, if this happened in real life, there would be no more Molly. When it happened, me and my friend, we both went down at the same time. They got us both. And they were all saying, Molly, guys, you gotta get up. And I'm looking up and I said, honey, I would if I could. I should have been like, boys, move aside. I gotta get up. The scare is over. It's done. I gotta go. But no, I couldn't. They were like, Molly, get up, get up, get up. And I said, I can't. They're all on top of me. Like, what do you want me to do? I'd be like, move. I'm coming through. No, like, they were, get up. I'm like, I literally can't. They won't let me get up. I'm like, all right, scare's done. All right, we got it. We got the point. No, honestly, I loved that house last year. And then I went, the second time that when I went into the house again, I had gotten, I believe, had to be the Mummy. He made me fall, right? I fell to the ground. And then I got up, my friend helped me up, got up. Then I walked two steps. Dracula came out, I fell again. I'm like, get up! I am about to die right now. You could let me live in peace. Let me die in peace at this point. I was so scared. No, honestly, that's why Monsters this year is my top house for the year, because of how good those scares were in last year's house. They need a triple scare again, or a quadruple scare. Who is it? Dr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, which is technically 2 people. Oh, it might be like different like actors though. 4. I'm gonna like a quadruple scare. Like literally, they're gonna be like all. I'm like. That's gonna be me, and I'm gonna be on the floor crying. But yeah, okay guys, that was my top 10 house list of 2023 HHN 32. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below to see more of me, and if you enjoy my content, and hit that little bell button right next to the subscribe button to be notified whenever I do post a new video. Comment down below, which house are you most anticipated for? I love to know. Alright guys, that is me guys for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!